Alright, if you're side sleeper, you're still out of luck. Your hips are bent at about 90 degrees, maybe a little bit less, and your shoulder is being tightened down here all night because you likely have it over your pillow. You've got the other arm here coming across you, building up some tightness here along the pecs. You're going to be putting a lot of compression here along the shoulder joint. So a lot of times people that are side sleepers have some tenderness here, especially leading up into the neck. Sometimes from the neck, it'll lead into more of like a migraine here at the front of the skull. If I put little chair underneath, you're basically sitting in the chair all night. You're naturally already sitting a lot throughout the day. So if you had this sitting position while you're sleeping, these hips are going to be very, 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 very tight. And what that happens is that leads into what we call an anterior pelvic tilt, which means that these hips are shifted forward. So that lumbar spine here starts being compressed, and it starts leading to some pinching along those nerves, along those muscles. You start getting some low back pain. And obviously then when one thing is going wrong, then another part of the body is going to be affected and compensating. And a lot of times that's the upper back that starts compensating, and you start feeling a little bit more strain here as well. You start getting some trigger points as well as in the low back area. So what's one thing that can help? I know I'm giving you guys so much negative information, but when you're a side sleeper as well and you have a pillow like this, a normal pillow, it's not providing you enough support, because your neck is relatively floating like you see here in this example. That puts even more strain on your neck, which is why it's important to have pillows like these ergonomic pillows where your neck has a little ramp here where you're going to be resting that skull, resting that neck, because your neck and your head should both be supported regardless of what position they're in. Now for side sleepers specifically, there's these little flaps here. So instead of you having both of your arms like this propped up even higher on a normal pillow, you can have them in a little bit more of an externally rotated position, which just means that your arm is going to be just a little bit lower. And instead of you compressing here all night and getting tighter shoulders and getting more rounded shoulders, giving you more of that humpback look, then now your arms will be in a more natural position. So these pillows have helped a lot, especially for you side sleepers, especially you back sleepers. This will be amazing. And stomach sleepers, you can get these by clicking the link below. They're usually around $120, but for the next 24 hours, there will be 70% discount. So get one until offer lasts.